Remember, DPW works for the mayor. They don't work for us. And having us do the neutral investigation, we have no dog in the fight, so to speak.
Baltimore City State's Attorney Ivan Bates is raising new questions about what happened the day DPW worker Timothy Cartwell died on the job last year. His office released a report indicating DPW did not follow protocols, resulting in what he calls a tainted investigation. Now we're pressing the city for clarity. Last November, Timothy Cartwell was on his trash route, and in this narrow alley, tragedy struck. Cartwell crushed between the truck and a wooden pole.
Hello?
In this 911 call obtained by Fox 45 News, you can hear the driver's distress in his voice.
I got a worker that's down. He fell out between the truck. He fell out by the truck. I got a worker that's down. Please get somebody here right now. I need an ambulance.
After a brief exchange with dispatch.
Okay, I need you to answer questions. Allow me to speak. And exactly what happened?
My worker, he fell down on the side of the truck.
And are you with him now?
Yes.
How old is he?
But I can't move it.
Help is on the way, and the call ends.
Paramedics are getting there as quickly as possible. From now on, do not allow him to eat or drink anything.
Okay, no problem. I got it.
This report from the City State's Attorney's Office reveals DPW's protocols were not followed, and that driver was told by his supervisor he was allowed to leave the scene in a rideshare before the police arrived. The driver took a breathalyzer test nearly 7 hours after the incident. When pressed about the documented failures, Mayor Scott said the city did everything it could after it learned the details.
I can say that the driver of the truck lied when initially asked about what happened. When his supervisor was notified of what actually happened, Mackenzie, the driver was told to report to BPD and required to report for alcohol and drug screening. Obviously, I can't talk to you about the results of that, but he was ultimately fired and no longer works for the city of Baltimore. We held him accountable from every way that the city of Baltimore is directly responsible for.
Is that policy for DPW to allow supervisors to let someone leave a scene of an incident like that, or did that supervisor act alone?
The employee lied about what happened.
The city's town prosecutor disputes that explanation. The mayor told me that the driver lied to a supervisor about what happened, and that's why the supervisor let him leave from the scene. Is that how you understand it?
No, not at all. And look, what we did, I don't think the mayor understood that this driver and the supervisor, more importantly, was interviewed the day of the incident. The supervisor who responded to the scene was the individual who was giving us that information. At no way, no time, no shape in the 11 months that this incident happened have we have any information that this driver is alleged to have lied to the supervisor about anything.
Bates details the interview between the DPW supervisor and police, reading a transcript.
Hey, just say he fell out. So I'm like, you did your due diligence, and this is what the supervisor is telling the police officer at Northwest District Station on the 8th of 2024 of November. And he says also, you called me, relax man, I'm gonna get you set up with EAP. I said, and this is the supervisor supposedly tells the driver, you can take the rest of the day, because you definitely can't drive like this. Our question is, well, why couldn't he drive? Did you smell something on his breath? Was he stumbling? Was he staggering?
Bates says DPW's policies required the supervisor to interview the driver at the scene, write a report, and take photos. We followed up with DPW asking several questions, including, why did the supervisor believe the driver could not drive? Was there a reason to believe he was under the influence of something? Did the driver call a supervisor before calling 911? Is it DPW policy to require supervisors to do an investigation, including an interview with the driver, take a report, and photos of the scene? If so, did that occur? Has the supervisor involved been held accountable in any way since the incident? Bates says his office rarely issues reports, but this situation was different.
In an era of transparency, we want to release this report so people can really see this is why we could not proceed. I am concerned. It almost appears, is there a cover-up going on? All I know is this. This is about the victim who's no longer here.
Now, in a statement, DPW says at the time, the supervisor did not know that the vehicle was involved in the injury. The supervisor attempted to de-escalate the situation and calm the driver down and instructed the driver not to continue his route. The agency says had there been any indication that the truck was involved, the driver would have been asked to stay. Now, we also reached out to the mayor's office for a response, but have yet to hear back. Hey, I'm Mackenzie Frost. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Check out Fox Baltimore on all of our social media pages for more videos just like this.